From the story of Avengers Doom to the introduction of not just one, but three of the most powerful characters in the MCU. Today we're going to talk about all of it. Because Marvel has announced quite a lot in CinemaCon and revealed some major updates. And all of this clears up many things about the upcoming movies. We'll also be discussing that. Along with that, we'll look into just how powerful Doctor Doom is going to be, because we've received a little bit of information about him. And based on that, I can confidently say, if this version of Doctor Doom had been an endgame, then he alone could have handled Thanos and his entire army. But first, let's talk about Thunderbolts, since that's the movie releasing first. Not much has been confirmed yet about Thunderbolts, but we did get to see the bromance between Bucky and Red Guardian, which we also saw nicely in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Meanwhile, Sentry is going to play an important role in the upcoming movies. While they haven't revealed much, basically, Sentry is about to become one of the most powerful characters Marvel has ever had. Someone who has the power to destroy the entire world alone. That's why, in the Avengers movie, he will be a kind of catalyst. Whichever side Sentry chooses, their chances of winning will automatically increase. Now, I've already made a long theory video on how Doctor Doom will use the Void in his plans. If you're interested, do check it out. The link is in the description and will appear on the end screen as well. You can watch it after this video. But Sentry isn't the only character who could change the course of the coming war on his own. The character I'm talking about next will appear in Fantastic Four. According to the footage shown at CinemaCon, the Fantastic Four have been heroes in their universe for quite some time now. We were also told that Susan Storm is actually pregnant in the movie. They tried pretty hard to hide that in earlier trailers, but fans of this franchise have eagle eyes. They easily notice these details. That's why this time Marvel left it evident and didn't even try to hide it. And this directly means that in the movie, they're going to show us a very powerful character, little Franklin Richards. And obviously, he's one of the most powerful characters in Marvel. He can alter reality and even create entire universes. Franklin Richards was an important part of the Secret Wars storyline. Bringing in the Fantastic Four team in the end times and making Susan's pregnancy a focal point of the movie clearly tells us that Franklin is going to be a major character in the Avengers movie. Either he will be used to recreate the multiverse, or Doctor Doom will use Franklin to bring Susan to his side. But then enters Silver Surfer in the movie, who gives them the news that Galactus is coming to devour their planet. Reed then starts working to calm the public and focus on the research needed to stop Galactus, and most probably, he will succeed. Otherwise, this would become another Marvel movie where the villain wins and the hero loses. Anyway, whatever happens, by the end of the Fantastic Four movie, we will see Franklin Richards has arrived. And maybe the story revolves around protecting him, which could then continue in Avengers Endgame or Secret Wars, where we'll see a grown-up Franklin Richards. Apart from that, if we talk about Avengers Dooms, Kevin has confirmed that the 5-hour meeting where they showed us some chairs, well, that wasn't the complete cast of the movie. There are still more characters we'll get to see in the film. However, the basic plot of the movie has been laid out before us. And basically, they're being called Avengers just by name. In reality, it's the Wakandans, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, and X-Men all forming their own teams. Their common focus will be Doom, and they will all be fighting him. So, Doom is not going to be any savior or messiah. Doctor Doom himself will be the one to bring Doomsday to the multiverse, and he'll be the reason behind the destruction of their universes. Also, he can create Battleworld and rule over it. From this, we can assume that the version of Doctor Doom we'll get in this movie is going to be an experienced character, a villain who has spent his entire life trying to control and rule the world. But one way or another, he never truly succeeded in his mission. So, he again devoted all his time to making himself more powerful. Here, we can imagine that he might have even tracked down some Kang variants, destroyed them permanently, and started using their technology for himself, so that he can control everything in time and space. And when he felt ready, he started this multiversal destruction. Because if he couldn't change the already existing universe to suit himself, then he'd create a new one. A universe of his own where he would rule, and everything would be perfect according to him. That's going to be Battleworld. Now, obviously, the story might start to feel very simple again. But just think, both Avengers movies combined are going to run for about 5 to 6 hours, in which they need to establish Doctor Doom and the multiverse, start a reboot, and show battles involving hundreds of heroes. So, movies were never going to be as complex as the comics. And from that perspective, this story actually feels simple, and maybe it'll even work. But in all this, Doom is going to be the main threat. And most probably, we'll get to see an all-powerful Doom in Doomsday itself. Meaning, from the very beginning of the Avengers fight, he'll be operating at God level. And that's why, in Doomsday, all the different teams will most likely lose. But in Secret Wars, they'll all come together again and try to stop him. That's what Marvel announced from the movie side at CinemaCon. But before wrapping up, let's also talk a little about Marvel's Age of Ultron. Yes, Marvel rivals universe, where the story is also multiverse-based and the threat is real. So, heroes from different universes are trying to save it, and even in this story, Ultron has launched an attack. The Age of Ultron has begun. Now in the grand Marvel Multiverse, everything is canon. Let's see whether we get any hints about this multiversal battle outside of this game, or whether, as fans are demanding, Disney Plus might bring a series based on it in the future. So guys, that was everything announced at CinemaCon related to Marvel, and who's going to be in the next chapter of Marvel? We'll find that out in time. What do you think? Who all are going to be in Avengers Doomsday? Do let us know in the comments section. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and for those who've already been around, please check if the bell icon is turned on. If it is, well and good, and if not, then hit it so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for watching this.